Hello everyone, welcome you all to the investment management class. We are doing problems on unit 5, that is calculation of beta, alpha, Sharpe index model and beta measurement in terms of various techniques that we have understood in the previous session. So, continuation of that, the next one is the most important in the point of your examination. Usually it will be asked for 20 marks case study problem. So, like in the previous question paper or preceding previous year question paper, if you have seen, you can see the case study problems from the optimum portfolio construction or optimal portfolio construction. So, today we are going to understand the problems on optimal portfolio construction. Okay, optimal portfolio construction. So, here in the optimal portfolio construction, what investor does is, so whenever he is going to invest the money in different types of sector, so he may choose some 2 companies from banking industry and 2 companies from IT field, 2 companies from food industry, 2 companies from software or any other type of industry. So, whenever he choose the set of investment from different sectors, and this optimal portfolio construction helps investors to decide the best set among the so many sets. So, that is called as optimal portfolio construction. So, in the optimal portfolio construction, investor can choose the best sector, which sector has the more return. Okay, out of 100% you can distribute that into like 50, 40, 30, like that you can distribute. So, based on the maximum return, so we are choosing the best one. That is called as optimal portfolio construction. So, optimal portfolio construction helps investors to decide the best sector among so many investment sectors. So, you have problems on the same. Okay, it is a compulsory question. They ask for 20 marks. So, here we calculate mean return, portfolio risk, portfolio return we calculate like risk-free rate of return. Sometimes they will give in the problem itself. So, on that time we do calculate like what RI minus RF divided by beta. Okay, then we calculate cutoff rate. So, then we calculate percentage in each security using cutoff rate. So, those things we are going to understand. So, while we are doing the problem, you can see the formulas along with the solutions. Okay, we will start. Yeah, moving on to the question paper problem. From the question paper, December 2015, Jan 2016 question paper, it is a 14 scheme, compulsory question, section D, carries 20 marks, it is a case study problem. I just read out the problem, go through that. Arul got the following information regarding his favorite stocks. He wants to invest in all 4 stocks equally. Out of 100% investment, he wanted to invest in all 4 stocks equally. They have given the stock 1 to 4. Alpha they have given, that is 1.27, 1.02, 2.48, 0.47. Beta they have given 1.50, 1.05, 1.37, 0.86. And standard deviation EI square they have given, that is 50, 40, 20, 35. The market variance is 25. The market expected return is 20%. This is the information they have given. So, based on these informations we have to do first one, what would be Arul's portfolio return and risk. We have to find out the Arul's portfolio return as well as risk. We have to decide how much risk he has and how much return he has. Then later on, the last one is, can you advise him regarding the amount to be allocated on each security so as to enhance its earning. So, we have to decide the proportionate of investment. On particular sector, how much we have to invest the money, that is called as calculation of allocated funds on each security. Okay, because in order to enhance this earnings. So, first we have to find out portfolio return, then portfolio risk, then answer to the second question. So, you take the first one, answer to the first one, that is calculation of portfolio return. Okay, calculation of portfolio return. So, you do it. I think it is visible. Calculation of portfolio return. Okay. So, we go for calculation of portfolio return. So, you take, they have given the stock, okay, they have given stock, isn't it? So how many stocks they have given? 4 stocks they have given. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So they have given the value of alpha. They have given value of alpha in the problem itself. Okay. So how much we have? Alpha is 1.27. Okay, 1.27 we have. Then we have 0.2. Then we have 2.48. And lastly we have 0.47. This is the alpha. Beta also they have given. So what is beta? Beta, how much they have given? 1.50, 1.05, 1.50, 1.05, then 1.37. Lastly they have given that is 0.86. Okay, this is the beta for individual security. Okay, and RM they only given, that is market return. RM is equal to market return. So they only given in the problem. How much it is? It is 20. It is 20. So 20 remaining same for all the stock. Done. Okay, so based on these informations we have to find out the expected portfolio return. We have to find out the ERP. Okay, ERP we supposed to find out. ERP we supposed to find out. So what is the formula for that? Okay, so we have a formula for that. This is equal to alpha plus beta whole into RM. Okay, alpha plus beta into RM we have to do it. So if you do this like calculation, you will get expected portfolio return. So we will calculate that. We will calculate that one. Take the calculator and find out. So alpha is 1.27. Before that you calculate beta, 1.50 into 20 plus 1.27. So how much you will get? You will get 31.27. Same thing for the subsequent 20 into 1.05 plus 1.02. So you will get 22.02. Then we have 20 into 1.37 plus 2.48. So how much you will get? You will get 29.88. 29.88. So then the last one, 20 into 0.86 plus 0.47. If you do, you will get 17.67. You will get 17.67. This is the calculation of expected return. This is the calculation of expected return. Okay, and the market variance is 25. So 25% it's for all. Okay, so out of 100 if you do 25, so the proportionate weights is 0.25. So equal proportionate value we supposed to do it. Okay, so if they allocate the investment like in an equal basis, so out of 4 how much you do put it, if you have a 1 how much you will put it, 0.25 for individual, and same thing for the subsequent. So you take the weight, W is equal to weight. So we have a weight of 0.25. Okay, 25% on individual security if you do it. So same thing will be applicable to the second one, third one and the fourth one. Okay, 0.25. So then find out this into this one, that is expected portfolio into weights. Expected portfolio return into weights. Weights also called as probability. 31.27 into 0.25 you will get 7.82 approximately 7.82%. Then 22.02 into 0.25 if you do, you will get 5.51. You will get 5.51. Then 29 in 0.88 into 0.25. If you do, you will get 7.47. 7.47. Okay. Then again, the last one 17.67 into 0.25. If you do, you will get 4.42 approximately. Okay. 4.42 you will get approximately. So do the sum of this. Do the sum of this. How much you will get? So you will get 25.22. 25.22 you will get it. Okay. The main return is 25.22. Hope you got it. Okay. This is the calculation of portfolio return. So portfolio return is 25.22%. 25.22%. Hope you understood. Okay, fine. So next moving on to calculation of portfolio risk. After finding return, we go for calculation of risk. Okay, calculation of risk we go. So stock we have 1 to 4, weight they have given, okay, beta also they have given. So based on that we can go for that calculation. So you take stock first. Okay, stock is 1, 2, 3, 4. Next go for like probability or weight one and the same. Probability or weight one and the same, 0.25, remaining same for all. Okay, so then go for beta. So beta how much we have? We have a beta of 1.50, then we have 1.05, 1.37, 0.86. Okay, we have the beta of this much. Then we go for multiplication of weight into beta. Okay, each one will be calculated. Weight into beta, if you do 0.25 into 1.50, you will get 0.25 into 1.50. So you will get 0.375. 0.375. Next, you will get 0.263. 0.263. Then 0.343. 0.343 you will get. Okay. Next you will get 0.86 into 0.25. So, we will get 0.215. This is called weight into beta. This is called weight into beta. So, you do sum of this one plus 0.343 plus 0.263 plus 0.357. We will get 1.196. We will get 1.196. This is called as sigma weight into B. Sigma weight into B or sigma P into B. Okay. Then you go for weight square or P square you do. So, how will you do weight square? Yes, how will you do weight square? 0.25, 0.25, square of that, if you do, we'll get 0.0625, 0.0625, okay, 0.0625, you will get it. So, same thing you do it for the subsequent one. Yes, do it. So, the next one you will get yeah, same it is 0.25, remaining same, you know, you get same kind. Next, moving on to standard deviation E high, they only given in the problem. Standard deviation E high square, they only given in the problem. Okay, how much they have given? It is 50, 40, 20, 35. 50, 40, 20, 35. Okay, then you go for, that is weight square into standard deviation EI square. Okay, this into this one, weight square into standard deviation EI square. If you do that one, 0.0625 into 50, you will get 3.125. We will get 2.5. Okay. Then he will get 20, if you do, will get 1.25. Next, $35, if you do, will get 2.188. So, sum of this could be 2.5 plus 3.125, you will get 9.063. 9.063. Okay, this is called as sigma weight square into standard deviation EI square. This is called this is called sigma standard deviation square. That is 9.063. Okay, so we have got calculation of portfolio return and portfolio risk. Okay, then apply the standard deviation value, find out the standard deviation square here, portfolio standard deviation you need to calculate. So, apply the formula. So, you have the formula for that one. Okay. So, we have to apply the formula. So, formula for that is standard deviation square, standard deviation P square, that is equal to, okay, standard deviation P square can also be called as the root of the standard deviation, the root of the standard deviation. So, sigma like weight B whole square, we take sigma weight B square, we will take it into standard deviation M square. We will take into standard deviation M square. Okay. So, we had this into sigma weight square and standard deviation EI square. Standard deviation EI square. Okay. So, weight sigma WB square is equal to 1.196. 1.196 square. Okay. Standard deviation, how much we have? They have given in the problem itself. It is, how much it is? The market variance is 25. So, it is 25. It is one category plus that is 9.063 standard deviation, that is sigma weight square standard deviation AI square. Yes, do it. 1.196. You will get 1.430 into 25. If you do, you will get 35.76. 35 point plus 9.063. 9.063. So, you will get 44.823. You will get 44.823. Okay. So, you do the root of that. The standard deviation p square will be converted into root. So, standard deviation p is equal to root of that. If you do, you will get 6.69. You will get 6.69. I repeat once again, 1.196 square into 25, if you do, you will get 35.76. You add that into this one, you will get 44.823. Okay. Then the square will be converted into root 44.823. If you do, you will get 6.69. You can take one more step here. I have not done here. You can take it in your notebook. Done. This is how we have to calculate standard deviation, that is 6.69 we got. We answered to the first question. Hope you understood. Clear? Yeah. Moving on to the second question. I will rub the board if you have written. Next, moving on to calculation of actual mean written, then you have to rank it. You have to rank whichever is got highest, that is we call it as rank 1, rank 2, rank 3, like that. Okay. So, in this problem they have not given risk free rate of return. So, we have to assume it as 5%. If they are not given in the problem, you have to assume at 5%. So, assume RF, that is risk free rate of return, is 5%. Okay. So, first you take security. Security is 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 security. Okay. Then we have mean written. Mean written means R high. Mean written means R high. Okay. So, how much we have? Go back to the previous table. We have done it in the portfolio written. So, you take the same. So, we got 31.27 in the first security, then 22.02 for the second security, then 29.88, and the last one is how much we got? 17.67%. This is the mean return we have got it. Okay. So, then moving on to RI, that is mean return minus RF, risk free rate of return. Okay, 31.27 minus 5% of that, you will get 26.27. Next, 22.02 minus 5%, how much will get? Will get 17.02. Next, 29.88 minus 5%, how much will get? You will get 24.88. Next, lastly 17.67 minus 5, if you do, you will get 12.67. You will get 12.67. Then moving on to beta calculation. So, moving on to beta calculation. So, beta already they have given in the problem itself. So, how much we have? 1.50, 1.05, 1.50, 1.05. Okay, we got, then we got 1.37, 1.37. Lastly, we have 0.86. You take those things. Done. So, then you go for Ri minus Rf divided by Bi. Ri minus Ref, that is mean return minus risk rate of return divided by beta Bi, that is Bi means individual security of the beta. If you do, find out how much you will get it. Yeah. 26.27 divided by 1.5. You will get 17.513. Okay. You will get 17.513. Next, 17.02 divided by 1.05. If you do, you will get 16.210. 16.210. Next, 24.88 divided by 1.37. If you do, you will get 24.88 divided by 1.37. If you do, you will get 18.161 approximately. You can take it 18.161. Then 12.67 divided by 0.86. If you do, you will get 14.733 approximately. 14.733. Okay, this is called as Ri minus Rf divided by beta. So, then you have to rank the security, whichever as the maximum, that will be call it as the 1. Then next like below of that one is called as 2, simultaneously 3 and the 4. So, if you take here Ri minus Rf divided by beta, if you consider both risk and the return, so whichever has the highest we call it as 1. So, here we have to rank, the next one is we have to rank it. So, whichever is highest, this is 1. So, 3 is equal to 1. Next below that it is 2. So, 1 is equal to 2. Okay. Next below of that one, that is 16.210, this is 3. So, 2 is equal to 3. Next 4 is equal to 4, whichever is the least one is called as 4. So, we got what is it? That is ranking the stock. Then standard deviation E high square, they only given in the problem. Standard deviation E high square, they only given. So, how much have given? 50, 40, 20, 35. Okay. So, this is called as ranking the stock or a security. Okay. So, we got 1 is equal to 2, 2 is equal to 3, 3 is equal to 1 and 4 is equal to 4. Hope you understood. Fine. So, next moving on to comparing the ratio of excess return to beta. Moving on to the next one, that is, so we have to comparing the ratio to which one? ratio of excess return to which one? To the beta for calculation of the cutoff rate. Okay, so to the beta, individual beta for the cutoff rate, for the cutoff rate we have to find out this one. Okay, yeah, so moving on to the calculation of comparing the excess ratio to beta. So first you take the ranking. Okay, first you take the rank. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so security 1 is equal to which one it is? First we got 3. Okay, next we got which one? It is 1. Next we got 2 is equal to 1. Next 3 is equal to 2, isn't it? 4 is equal to 4. Fine. Next you do Ri minus Rf divided by beta. Ri minus Rf divided by Bi. Okay. So already we have done it. First you take 18 point. If you take the third one, that is 18.161. Already we have calculated. Next we have second one, that is 17.513. Next third is equal to 16.210. 4 is equal to 14.733. Okay, this is how we got it. So next moving on to Ri minus Rf divided into Bi all divided by standard deviation Ei square. Ri minus Rf into Bi, individual security, divided by standard deviation Ei square. Divided by standard deviation Ei square. So do the calculation of that one. .88 into 1.37. So Ra minus Rf is 24.88. If you get the first one, it is 24.88 into 1.37. Okay, so you will get 34.0856. So divided by standard deviation Ei square. Standard deviation Ei square is 20. Okay, divided by 20. So how much you will get? You will get 1.704. You will get 1.704. Hope you got it. Okay, so how you do it? 24.88, that is Ra minus Rf of the first one is 24.88 into 1.37 divided by 20. If you do, you will get 1.704. Same thing you do it for the subsequent, that is second one, 26.27 into 1.50 divided by 50. So we will get 0.788. 0.788. Okay. So next, the third one, that is 17.02 into 1.05 divided by 40. So much you will get? You will get 0.446 you will get, or you can take approximately 0.447. 0.447. Next, the fourth one, 12.67 into 0.86. Okay, divided by 35. So, if you do, you will get 0.311. You will get 0.311. Okay, this is called as calculation of Ri minus Rf into beta divided by standard deviation Ei square. Hope you got it. So, then moving on to beta square divided by standard deviation Ei square. Beta square divided by standard deviation Ei square calculation. Beta square, if you do, that is 1.50, square of that one is 2.25 divided by standard deviation. Yeah, not that one. The first one is 3 is 1.37, 1.37 to the power of 2, we will get 1.8769, okay, divided by standard deviation of that is 20. You will get 0.094. 0.094. Hope you got it. Then moving on to the next one, second one is 1.50, square of that is 2.25 divided by 50. If you do, you will get 0.045. 0.045. Next one, that is the third one. So, we got 1.05, square of that is 1.1025, all divided by 40. If you do, you will get 0.027, something will get approximately, we can take it 0.028. 0.028. Next 0.3, sorry, next last one, 0.86, square of that is 0.7396 divided by 35. If you do, you will get 0.211. 0.211. Okay. So, we got this much values. This is called B square divided by standard deviation Ei square. Got it. So, next moving on to sigma Ri minus Rf into beta all divided by standard deviation Ei square. Okay. Next moving on to sigma Ri minus Rf mean return into risk-free rate of return into beta of individual security divided by standard deviation Ei square divided by standard deviation Ei square. Okay. So, that you need to do it. Yes? Yeah. Yes, cumulative of this one you do it, that is 1 point cumulative factor of this one, this is 1.704, okay, plus 0.788, if you do, we will get 2.492 plus 0.447. If you do, we will get 2.939, 2.939 plus 0.311, you will get 3.25. You will get 3.25. Okay. Yeah. Next, moving on to sigma b square divided by standard deviation Ei square, that is cumulative of this one. first year, first stock it is as usual 0.094, 0.094 plus 0.045, it is 0.139 plus 0.028. If you do, you will get 0.167 plus 0.211. If you do, you will get 0.167 plus 0.211. If you do, you will get 0.188. It is 0.021, sorry, it is 0.021, 0211. You will get 1.81, 0.188. Okay, this is called calculation of cumulative Ri minus Rf into beta by standard deviation Ei square, and then cumulative of beta square divided by standard deviation Ei square. Okay, this is how we have to do it. Shall I rub it? So then we have to find out cutoff rate, then later on each security Z value, that is percentage of each security we have to find out. So I will just rub it. So you want more time for this one, you want more time for calculating these things. So then moving on to calculation of cutoff point, moving on to calculation of cutoff point. So we have to find out the cutoff point rate we supposed to find out. So we call it as C. We call it as C. So here we have to find out the cutoff point rate. Okay. So cutoff point rate is equal to, we also call it as C or Ci. You can take it, that is individual one. If you take it Ci or C, whatever it is, if it is I, that represent individual one. Okay, that is standard deviation m square. Okay, standard deviation m square, we have to take it sigma Ri minus Rf into Bi divided by standard deviation Ei square. Okay, only for this particular one, that is sigma of Ri minus Rf into beta divided by standard deviation Ei square, all divided by, we have to consider 1 plus standard deviation m square. Standard deviation m square, or whatever we got variance, this is called as standard deviation square m into of sigma b high square divided by standard deviation E high square into sigma b I square divided by standard deviation E I square. Okay, this we have to find out. Okay, This is the formula we apply for cutoff rate. Most important, remember this one, this formula. So, we have to calculate for the individual security. Let us do it. Yeah. First you do it for the first security. Okay, first security is already we have ranked it. So, you have to remember the previous table for this one. So, you take it from third, you take it from the third onwards. Okay. So, third is the first one. Okay. Next we got that is 1, 2, then we got 4. Okay. So, you take as per that, apply this formula. Mean variance is the market variance is how much we have? We have 25. Okay. 25 into that is sigma Ri Rf of the particular value. How much we got? Go back to the previous table, write down 1.704. We got it. Okay. Then divided by 1 into 25, 1 plus 25 into sigma Bi divided by standard deviation Ei square with the particular security, that is 0.093 or 90 or 94, you can take it. Okay. Yes, find out the value. Next, same thing for the second one, 25 into particular value of Ri minus Rf, that is 2.492 divided by 1 plus 25 into beta of the particular stock, that is 0.139. Same thing we do it for the second rank, that is 25 into the particular Ri minus Rf, how much you got? 2.939 divided by 1 plus 25 into the beta of the particular, it is 0.167. Okay. Then same thing you go for the last one, 25 into Ri minus Rf particular one, how much we got? 3.25 divided by 1 plus 25 into particular beta by its standard deviation Ei square is 0.188, cumulative of that. So, find out for the individual security, you will get the answer. Calculate 25 into 1.704. If you do, you will get 42.6 divided by 1 into 25 into 0.094. If you do 0.094, if you do plus 1, so we will get 3.35. Okay, so 42.6 divided by 3.35, if you do, we will get 12.71. Okay, we will get 12.71. Next, same thing for the subsequent, you do it. So, 62.3 you will get divided by, you will get 4.475. So, do the divided value, you will get 13.922. Next, you will get 73.475 divided by 5.175 is equal to, how much you will get? 14.198. 14.198. Hope it is visible to you all. Next, the last one, you will get 81.25 divided by 5.7. 5.7 if you do, okay, so you will get 14.254. 14.254. So the cutoff rate stopped at 14.254 at the fourth security. This one we carry forward to the next, finding the percentage of the each security. So that is 14.254. Hope you understood the calculation of cutoff point. This is called as C. Okay. Then moving on to finding the percentage in each security. We have to find the percentage of each security. Each security. Okay, using cutoff point rate. Using cutoff point rate. Yeah, so here we have to apply the formula. Cutoff point, the percentage of each security, that is Z high is equal to BI divided by standard deviation E high square. BI divided by standard deviation E high square, all into Ri minus Rf divided by Bi minus C. Ri minus Rf divided by Bi all minus C. Okay. We have to take like this. Okay. This formula we supposed to apply. Yes? Yeah. So go to the individual security. So first we got the third. Third is the first one. So third security we got as per the ranking. Next the first one. Next second one. Next the fourth one. Okay. So Z1 is equal to individual security BI divided by standard deviation EI square. So how much we have? The third rank 1.37. First one is 1.37. We have the market return, that is variance standard deviation EI square is 20. Okay. Then Ri minus Rf, particular security, if you take it 18 point, how much you got? Previous, go back to the previous table, we got 18.161. 18.161 divided by BI you do, you will get 18.161. Okay, yeah, 18.161 you will get it. Minus C. C's cutoff rate is how much? 14.254. 254. If you do, you can write this side. I want more space for this. I'll just rub it. Wait for a second. I'll take security here. It is 3, it is 2, it is 1 and 4. Okay, then it is 1, 1 and 2. Then apply the formula of this one, that is Z1 is equal to, already we got it, how much we have? We have 1.37 divided by 20. 18.161 minus 14.254. 4. If you do, how much you will get? Take the calculator and find out. 13.161 minus 14.254 into 1.37 by 20. So you will get 0.2676. 0.2676. Okay, same thing you do it for the subsequent. That is Z2, percentage of the security Z2 is equal to individual beta, it is 1.57 divided by standard deviation EI square. How much we have? We have 50 into RI minus RF divided by BI. How much we have? 17.513 minus 14.254. So if you do that, so you will get 0.0978. 0.0978. Next, 3, security 3 is equal to 1.05, the beta of that one, and standard deviation EA square they only given 40, and 16.210 we have minus 14.254. Okay, if you do, so you will get 0.0513. 0.0513. The last one is equal to beta of this one. How much we have? 0.86 divided by 35, and particular RM minus RF divided by beta is 14.733 minus 14.254. So you will get 0.1321. Okay, then you do sum of this one, 0.2676. So you will get 0.4285. 0.4285. Total of this one. So then you go for the individual percentage, how much? Okay, 0.26, 0.2676 divided by 0.4285, okay, into 100, you will get 62.45. 62.45. This one divided by this one, all into 100. If you do 62.45. Same thing for the next one, 22.82. Next, third one, 16.24. It is 11.97. Last one we have 2.75. If you do approximately, you will get 100%. This is how we have to do it. So percentage of earnings. If you do investment on the security, you will get the earnings of 62.45 in the first security. Then second ranking security will get 0.078, that is 22.82% return you will get, simultaneously 11.97 and 2.75% of the earnings you can get it. So whichever is best here, that will be can be optimized. So this is 62.45. So we can go with 1.37 divided by 20, and same thing for the subsequent. This is how we are earning from different stock. This is called as calculation of what? Optimal portfolio construction. Hope you understood. Yes? Thank you so much.